Chapter 11. James met large insects. Grasshopper, a ladybug, a centipede, a spider. When James met them, one of them said, "I'm starving." And then the other said, "I'm famished." James was afraid of that they would eat him because he was young and the big insects might be powerful, might have been powerful. But then the big grasshoppers told James they would not eat James. They welcomed James. In fact, they waited for James. What are they going to eat? Okay. Now, chapter 12. James decided that this was most certainly not a time to be disagreeable, so he crossed the room to where the centipede was sitting and knelt down beside him. "Thank you so much," the centipede said. "You're very kind. You have a lot of rules." James murmured. "I have a lot of legs," the centipede answered proudly, "and a lot of feet, 100 to be exact." "There he goes again," the earthworms cried, speaking for the first time. "He simply cannot stop telling lies about his legs. He doesn't have anything like 100 of them. He's only got 42. The trouble is that most people don't bother to count them. They just take his word. And anyway, there is nothing marvelous, centipede about having a lot of legs." "Poor fellow," the centipede said, whispering in James' seat. "He's blind. He can't see how splendid I look. In my opinion," the earthworm said, "the really marvelous thing is to have no legs at all and to be able to walk just the same." "You call that walking?" cried the centipede. "You are a slitherer. That's all you are. You just slither along." "I glide," said the earthworm firmly. "You are a slimy beast," answered the centipede. "I'm not a slimy beast," the earthworm said. "I'm a useful and much loved creature. Ask any gardener you like. And as for you, I'm a pest," the centipede announced, grinning broadly and looking round the room for approval. "He's so proud of that," the ladybug said, smiling at James. "Though, for the life of me, I cannot understand why. I'm the only pest in this room," cried the centipede, still grinning away. "Unless you count old green grasshopper over there, but He is long past now. He's too old to be a pest anymore. The old green grasshopper turned his huge black eyes out from the centipede and gave him a withering look. Young fellow, said, speaking in a deep, slow, scornful voice, I've never been a pest in my life. I'm a musician. Hear, hear, said the ladybug. James, the centipede said, your name is James, isn't it? Yes. Well, James, have you ever in your life seen such a marvelous colossal centipede as me? I certainly haven't, James answered. How on earth did you get to be like that? Very peculiar, the centipede said. Very peculiar indeed. Let me tell you what happened. I was messing about the garden under this old fig tree, and suddenly at the fire, little green thing came wriggling past my nose, and bright green it was, and extraordinarily beautiful, and it looked like some kind of a tiny stone or crystal. Oh, but I know what that was, cried James. It happened to me too, said the ladybug. And me? Miss Fire said suddenly there were little green things everywhere. The soil was full of them. I actually swallowed one, the swans declared proudly. So did I, the ladybug said. I swallowed three, the elephant cried. But who's telling this story anyway? Don't interrupt. It's too late to tell stories now. The old green grasshopper announced. It's time to go to sleep. I refuse to sleep in my booth, the centipede cried. How many more are there to come off, James? I think I've done about 20 or so. James told him. Then I'll leave the 80 to go, the centipede said. 22, not 80, shrieked the earthworm. He's lying again. The centipede laughed with laughter. Stop fooling the earthworm's leg, the ladybug said. They sent the centipede into hysterics, fooling his leg. He cried, wriggling with glee and pointing at the earthworm. Which leg am I fooling? You tell me that. James decided that he rather liked a centipede. He was obviously a rascal, but what a change it was to hear somebody laughing once in a while. He had never heard Aunt Sponge or Aunt Spike laughing louder in all the time he had been with them. We really must get some sleep. And the old green grasshopper said, we've got a tough day ahead of us tomorrow, so would you be kind enough to Miss Spider to make the bed? A few minutes later, Miss Spider had made the first bed. It was hanging from the ceiling, suspended by a loop of thread at either end, so that actually looked more like a hammock than a bed. But it was a magnificent affair, and the stuff that it was made of shimmered like silk in the daylight. I do hope you will find it comfortable, Miss Spider said to the old green grasshopper. I made it as soft silky as I possibly could. I spun it with the gossamer. That's much better quality thread than the one I use for my own web. Oh, thank you so much, my dear lady, the old green grasshopper said, climbing into the hammock. And this is just what I needed. Good night. Everybody good night. Then Mrs. Spider spun the next hammock and the ladybug got in. After that, she spun a long one for the centipede and an even longer one for the swarm. And how do you not like it, Beth? She said, James, when it came to his tongue. Hard or soft? I like it soft. Thank you very much, James answered. For goodness sake, I'll stop staring around the room and get on with my boots. As the centipede said, you and